What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So we got level 10,000 Lavos today. With this build, I hit level 10,000 with Lavos easily with not a single death. Yes, also, I know it's a little bit late. I said I'd be doing this around when Lavos Prime came out. We're on Ureli Prime. But in my defense, I don't really like Lavos that much, so yeah, there you go. But with this build, I do like Lavos a little bit more, and I'll be showing you how to go to level 10,000 easily with relatively good survivability on Lavos. So let's hop right into the video. But before we do, make sure you sub to this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads, build videos, news videos, discussion videos, all that kind of stuff here to place for Warframe content. And I'll be covering the Summer Games Fest on Friday, although it's starting to look like it might not be the Warframe release date announcement. It might be some Soulframe stuff instead, sadly. But either way, we'll be still covering it at 5 p.m. ET on Friday. But first things first, we got this Lavos Prime level 10,000 guide to go over, and I want to show you guys how tanky Lavos can really be. So as far as what we're doing on today's build, we are using a ton of shield regeneration, shield invincibility, and also some unique shards to get really crazy damage and really crazy survivability on Lavos in these high-level missions. Normally, this is where health tanking and armor tanking breaks down really badly. Actually, it breaks down before this level, probably 7,000 levels before this level. But yes, we're using shield tanking and shield regeneration to survive here with complete ease. So let's hop into the sim and we can show how this stuff works in an actual practical application. But yeah, Void Cascade is really fun. It's also great to get level 10,000 enemies there quickly. Disruption's also another good option. So like I said, we have shield regeneration. I'm going to go ahead and show you us jumping into these enemies. Let's hope it actually works. But I should be able to survive this no matter what. We hop in, our shields start going crazy. They can't kill us. I'm going to cast Roar. And looks like we're just doing pretty good, honestly. So we just wipe them all out. And once our dog is regenerated, that's our shield dog, that can actually give us more shields too. So you basically just jump in, you don't die, and you just jump in and don't die over and over again. Oh yeah, you want to kill them too while you're at it, because this Torid is modded for a very special setup with Lavos. So let's go ahead and show all the things that you can use for level 10,000 Lavos now. This is the Abomination 2.0 basically. So we are on Lavos Prime, obviously. Technically better than normal Lavos, and as far as the build, this is the build on Lavos I've got. Now, there is room for flexibility. I'm thinking about taking off Stretch for maybe Precision Intensify, switching the Roar from 2 to 4 here for more Roar power strength. But the thing is, with this build, we're doing multi-million damage DOTs anyway from like one bullet, so it doesn't really matter that much to do more damage. But sure, I'll throw on some more damage at some point. But what I would end up doing there is take off Stretch, put on Precision Intensify, and then move the 2 to the 4. That's basically it. But the thing that we're focusing on here is going to be shield gating and shield regeneration. We've also got the Valiance Formation augment on here to make forced status procs on our weapons. This is going to be used on the electric version for our Torid, and I'll show that in a second here. But yeah, we've got Prime Redirection giving us 2.5 seconds of shield gate. We've got Fast Deflection and Vigilante Vigor to give us the shortest shield recharge delay possible. These also give us shield regeneration with Vigilante Vigor, Fast Deflection, and Fortitude, all giving shield regeneration rate. That's going to be great with our shield dog as well, as I showed that. We've also got Rolling Guard. If you have a status proc on you, this could be good to get rid of that status proc. Also, there's times where your shields might be down. Use Rolling Guard. You'll have time to regen your shields with these fast shield regeneration mods. We've also got Arcane Aegis, which gives us crazy shield regeneration once it procs, and it procs quite often. And Multi-Augmented, giving us more power strength. Keep in mind, power strength does not scale Valiance Formation's damage percentage. It's just 200% all the time. But it does scale your Roar, which does go very well with DOTs. Like I said, when I do end up swapping these abilities around, put this over here, it will be even more DOT damage that we don't even need remotely. But yeah. As far as the rest of the abilities, you just basically cast them to have your Valiance Formation passive active, because you need to basically imbue the element with your passive. So if you have electricity in the passive, I have to cast an ability to actually get that buff. So now that I've cast it, I've got the electric buff up here. That's going to be used on all weapons. And if you need to refresh it, you just go ahead and cast one of your abilities, your non-helmet abilities again. So that's going to be really good for DOTs. Now, as far as the DOTs we're rocking on here, I said we have some pretty unique shards, and I'm not joking. We have primary electric shards, all 5 of them on here. Now, I wouldn't mind some casting speed or some parkour, but yeah, as of right now, we're going full damage on Lavos with the Torid. So, gain 45% primary electric damage per purple shards you got. So it goes 15% more per purple shard, so we're getting a ton of damage on these. These actually do feed into electric DOTs as well. So we look at our Torid build here, with the Incarnate perks being Final Fusillade, Swift Deliverance, and Survivor's Edge. We've actually modded it for a weird DOT build, I'll put it like that. So the Torid is already toxin innately, so what we got on here is we've actually got all those electric shards making it corrosive. We've also got Elementalists, because it will be forcing electric procs. Elementalists will be great. Bane of the Oracle will also be great. Also, crits will be great too. So, yeah, they're not going to have any procs on them, so no need for Galvanized Aptitude. But yeah, this is just going to be really, really good for stacking up DOTs. Elementalist is going to work on the electric procs. High Voltage work with the electric procs too. This could probably get replaced with like another Bane mod, technically, if you wanted, but I'm just going to go with one Bane for now. And yeah, there's really not much to say about it. I've modded it for normal build, but with Elementalist, and I've got all these electric shards to get really, really ridiculous forced electric procs. We cannot proc electric procs on this thing normally. We have to force the electric procs, but they're really, really deadly once we do. So I think we have like the Corrupted on here, so it's got a Corrupted battle group. Okay, Oracle works too. They're called Oracle technically nowadays. So what we do for this combo now is we get our electric passive, we cast the ability, might as well cast Roar, and now our shots are so deadly. Like that's one shot. We're not even mod for electric, but it's doing so many electric procs. And of course, the beam will be very deadly with this electric proc as well. So, yeah. That's going to work really well at level 10,000. It's going to work really well for ad clear as well. And those electric procs are relatively AoE. I mean, they're not that large of an AoE chaining distance, but they're pretty good. So, really, really deadly stuff. So, you could also run other guns too, like, you know, maybe the Cedo or something would be great, or the Boar. But for me, I want to use the Torid. It's nice and reliable. It's also got corrosive and electric with this combo, so I thought that was pretty fun. If you don't have a Riven, you just throw Hammer Shot on that slot instead. It's pretty much the exact same thing. Alright, moving on to the next weapon here, we got the Kompressa. Now, this is not used too much in the footage, but it actually can do pretty good, even with a build like this. So, forcing electric procs with Valiant's Fusion is not going to be as good with this, because the shards we have only work on primaries, but you can still force like heat procs or electric procs on this thing for a little bit of DOT along the way. Now, if you want a more damage-focused build, this would be better for you, but maybe don't run secondary kinship like my video the other day, but yeah, something like this would be great. I think we had Cascadia Flare on here instead. But yeah, this is great for DOTs. You could force electric procs and heat as well. Or not force heat, but you could force electric procs with your heat. It will be really, really deadly DOTs. I had this build equipped, and it was pretty good. For the Praedos, I don't think I used this thing once the entire mission, but it's just here for parkour velocity and sprint speed. So sprint speed and slide, parkour velocity makes you move faster. I wouldn't mind putting some parkour shards on Lavos, but as of right now, this is what I got on him. Have Matter Eye Focus Tree, because you gotta have Matter Eye Focus Tree if you're doing Void Cascade, or those Racks are just gonna run around and not die. So, as far as another big part of our strong ability, we've got the Shield Dog right here. Now, what is the actual name of the Shield Dog? It's called the Roxa Kubrau. The Roxa Kubrau's got the ability called Protect, and it's a lot to read, so brace yourself. The Kubrau comes to the defense of its master, replenishing both of their shields by 30% of its maximum shield, and adding its shield regeneration rate to its masters for 3 seconds. So this helps us not die, basically. We have all this shield regeneration from the dog, and our arcanes, and all of our mods, that we don't die, and the shield dog is a good dog. So we got Link Redirection, because we're modded for shields, gives the shield dog more shields. Haste Deflection and Mecha Recharge, like I said in the description, it adds the shield regeneration rate to its master. So we got shield regeneration right here. Additionally, Reinforced Bond gives the Torid more fire rate, Tenacious Bond gives the Torid more crit damage, and Resourceful Retriever gives me more loot. So those are all really, really important mods. As far as the rest of the stuff on here, Primeval Instinct to see where all the loot is on the ground, Medi Pet Kit, if this thing dies, it'll come back from the dead faster, and also Fetch, giving us loot that gets picked up pretty quickly. Now, we could throw on something like, I think it's called Manifold Bond, or no, it's one of these bond mods that gives you instant revives to your companion. I want to say that would be good. Yeah, Momentous Bond. This could be good over Medi Pet Kit, because we kill so many Eximus. So keep that in mind. It's more conditional, but it will give you get the dog back from the dead really, really fast. So you can go ahead and throw that on there if you want to. But I haven't really messed with it too. I just wanted to show you guys stuff I had equipped in that footage. So yeah, I'd probably switch those out at the end though. As far as the Companion's Claws, want to make sure we have at least 70, or we want at least 50% crit chance to make Tenacious Bond active. But the Kubrau's not actually attacking things. He's got to loose the posture, just sit there and give these shields. So yeah, that's basically all the stuff, guys. Lavos level 10,000 was much easier than I thought it would be, but, you know, at the same time, we are using shield regeneration craziness that not every player is going to really want to do. I know a lot of people don't like shield gating for whatever reason. You don't like the Torid, you don't like Nourish, you don't like all this stuff that's actually good. More power to you, I guess, but, you know, I like to actually use the things that are fun and effective, and I find it to be useful. Like, killing enemies fast, not dying yourself, not being a burden to your team. That's my idea of fun. If you want to, you know, run Oberon with radiation damage and, you know, whatever else is terrible, the Sestra and Karnan, it's your game. Don't let me stop you. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll be live on stream probably tomorrow. And then, yeah, even though the Game Awards probably won't have the release date for the new update, I'm still going to be streaming that on Friday. There will be a Soulframe key drop from the stream as well. So I guess you could just get Soulframe access. But that game's going to be free eventually anyway, too. So whatever. I'll see you guys next time. For your support. Take it easy. Bye.